A Grand Slam-level tennis competition called the Australian Open will be held at Melbourne Park from January 16 to 29, 2023, says Peter Biantes. The Australian Open 2023, the first major of the year, is in its 111th year and the 55th in the Open era. Professional players can compete in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles competitions in the tournament. There will be singles and doubles competitions for junior and wheelchair players. Kia is once again the tournament's primary sponsor. The current champions in men's and women's singles are Rafael Nadal and Ashley Barty, respectively. Both of them failed to defend their titles. Mackenzie McDonald defeated Nadal in the second round, and Barty withdrew from competitive tennis in March 2022. After his 3-year suspension was removed, 9-time champion Novak Djokovic will be permitted to compete despite not having received the COVID-19 vaccine. Australia's regulations required foreigners to be vaccinated to enter the country when the tournament was played in 2022. Therefore, the ban was first handed to him when he was deported in 2022. However, the restriction was lifted as a result of the removal of the vaccine requirement. After capacity restrictions in the previous 2 events due to the COVID-19 epidemic, spectators returned to full capacity for the first time since 2020, with a goal attendance of over 900,000 people. Men's singles: the reigning champion, Rafael Nadal, was defeated by Mackenzie McDonald in the second round. He was attempting to add to his current total of 22 major singles titles for men. Since Novak Djokovic's defeat by Denis Istomin at the 2017 Australian Open, this is the earliest defeat of a reigning male major champion. Djokovic, a 9-time champion, is attempting to match Nadal's record of 22 major singles championships for men. The second man, after Nadal at the French Open, to win 10 titles at a single major. He is also aiming to become the first player to win 10 Australian Open trophies. The only active major champion to advance past the third round is Djokovic. For the ATP World No. 1 spot, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Djokovic, and Carlos Alcaraz compete. Tsitsipas or Djokovic. Australian Open need to win the competition to take the top spot. Casper Ruud, who was vying for the top spot, was defeated by Jenson Brooksby in the second round due to a right leg injury. Current world No. 1 Alcaraz withdrew from the competition. Women's singles: the current champion, Ashley Barty, announced her retirement from competitive tennis in March 2022. Victoria Azarenka and Sofia Kenin were the only past champions still in the draw as a result of Barty's retirement. Angelique Kerber and Naomi Osaka's unavailability, both due to pregnancy, and Barty's retirement. In their first round encounter, Azarenka prevailed in straight sets. Later, Azarenka advanced to the semi-finals. Men's double: the reigning champions, Thanasi Kokkinakis and Nick Kyrgios withdrew owing to Kyrgios' knee injury. Due to their success in reaching the quarter-finals and the failure of other contenders in the early rounds, Wesley Koolhof and Neil Skupski will once again hold the ATP No. 1 doubles ranking. At the start of the competition, Rajiv Ram, Mate Pavi, Marcelo Arevalo, and Jean-Julien Royer were also vying for the top spot. Women's doubles: the reigning champions are Katina Siniakova and Barbora Krejcova. The WTA number 1 doubles position is up for grabs, and Coco Gauff and Siniakova are in the running. While competing for the top spot, Yang Zhaoxuan, Veronika Kudermetova, Elise Mertens, Gabriela Dombrovski, Lyudmila Kichenok, Kristina Mladenovic, Desiree Krawczyk, and Demi Schuurs were also eliminated from the competition. Sania Mirza, a three-time women's doubles major champion and former world number 1, made her final Grand Slam appearance in this competition. Mirza, who was paired with Anna Danilina, lost in the second round. Mixed doubles: the current champions are Ivan Dodig and Kristina Mladenovic, although Dodig chooses not to defend his title. Mladenovic and Juan Sebastian Cabal lost to Madison Ingles and Jason Kubler in the second round. Desiree Krawczyk is seeking to win the mixed doubles Grand Slam. Boys singles: Bruno Kuzuhara was the reigning champion but elected to participate in the men's singles qualification as a wild card, where he lost to Michael Mmoh in the first round. Lastly, girls singles: the reigning champion, Petra Marinko, entered the women's singles qualification and ultimately fell to Coco Vandeweghe in the second round, says Peter Biantes.